Yo, what's up? It's been a long time since my last review. Yeah, I got injured after the Oakland Marathon, and then I was just loathing in my injuries and being dumb because I went to New York and blah blah blah. But today, I'm about to free your mind and review the Nike Free Runs 5.0s. As usual, B-rolls of this shoe. Here you go. It's been since 2015 since I've put a pair of Free Runs on my feet, but you know, Nike's 2019 advertising, marketing just for the Free Runs this year, they really kicked it up a notch in terms of talking about natural running feel, natural foot feel. This is 26% lighter or more flexible, you know, the millimeter drops. So they really advertise this as a running shoe, or they just advertise it more so, I guess, than prior years. But as always, talking about aesthetics, I got this in the black, white, hint of Volt colorway. There's another color that I don't remember what the name is, but it's like in between of a black and charcoal color, like darker charcoal. It looks dope. Put on a pair of like Volt socks and boom, you're done. Aesthetically, feel good, run good, as always. But yeah, aesthetically, looks dope, good. Uppers. There's a mix of different type of materials up here. There's a sock-like feel in the uppers. Feels comfortable, definitely not as seamless as I would want it to be, but talk about it a little more later. On the uppers, there is a mesh and also a canvas-like kind of thing on the uppers. Like you can see that. It is a definitely addition to kind of the design of the whole shoe, which is cool. As always, the heel, Nike's definitely doing a lot of kind of the heel curving out a little bit, you know, so there's no rub. There's a little bit of padding here. The tongue, there's a little bit of padding. It's not like just a plastic layer or a rubber layer like the Vomero 14s. So I have no issues there. The lacing system, it's asymmetric. Honestly, it's supposed to like help, you know, with kind of pinching points and whatnot, but I haven't had an issue. Cool. Some of my gripes definitely are with this kind of design on the midfoot, where it kind of, there's like the curve here and stuff like that. I can definitely feel it when I wear my shoe, where it's kind of pinching, because there's like it's like a separate layer on the uppers. So it's kind of weird. I don't know, maybe it's like how I tie it, but I can definitely feel the pinching on the top. The mesh itself isn't as breathable as I would want to. It is also a black shoe, so maybe it's like, you know, it gets more sun. It's been pretty sunny here in SoCal. So yeah, the uppers aren't as breathable as I would want them to be. There's some stitching on the heel that I probably need to kind of like do a close-up video. You probably can't see it from here, but there's stitching on the heel that I can definitely feel rubbing when I'm running. This is kind of weird on the heel. So there's the canvas side, this like smoother kind of rubber feel in the middle, in between the mesh here and the canvas here. So as I'm wearing it and I'm running, you can definitely feel my heels rubbing. I don't know why they chose to just not make it like a straight canvas or just all mesh, but why they had to kind of mix it in terms of design. So the uppers, you know, there's some gripes about it, but it does feel comfortable when I'm not running in them. Let's talk about the Nike Free. Honestly, it just feels like a Free. It feels stiff. I know this is more flexible, but it just feels stiff to me. Like I do feel stable, but this as a running shoe, I don't know, it just feels really uncomfortable and not comfortable when I'm running. Like when I'm walking, it's totally different. I don't really care. It's nice that I can walk. And then I do like the 6mm drop. Definitely when I started running in the Free Runs, my form was definitely corrected right away after a while, just because you're just like, oh, I'm lower to the ground, you know, it's a little bit different, whatever. So there is an adjustment period for running. I just felt like after 25 miles, it didn't break in as much as I would have thought it would have been. Maybe like in the 50-mile trials or like 100 miles, it'll feel a little different, but this definitely reminds me in terms of energy return of the Zoom Streak 6 that I have when I do my track days. A little bit less energy return, but a little bit more comfortable in that sense, comparing it to the Zoom Streak 6. So, you know, that's it. It's a free run. I mean, the same kind of connotation that I had, or kind of thought that I had in 2014 was like, yo, free run is great for gym, and then you kind of run after you lift weights, and then you kind of just like run on the treadmill for like 1 or 2 miles. I still feel the same way with the 2019 version. I do wish Nike put a little bit of their new technology in the Nike Freeze, which would be kind of dope, like having a mixture of whatever material that they're using for this free run, mixing it with some React. That would be kind of a perfect kind of little spot, because I did run 4 miles in there, and after 2.5 miles I definitely felt my foot were beat after that. So and it was kind of a struggle after, and then waking up the next day, my feet are, I guess they're pretty weak apparently. You know, they just felt sore, and they felt like that break-in pain even after 25 miles of running in them. So honestly, the price for $100, it's a pretty standard average price for a free run. Definitely I see these going on sale because there's all these colorways that are up right now. So if you wait a couple months, when these pair go on sale, you know, definitely I would get them for kind of my gym, my casual wear, running maybe less than 5K, just for me personally. I could see myself kind of buying that for just that case. But yeah, I don't know where this fits in kind of like my shoes, right? So like I'll have my long run shoes and then my speed day shoes. I guess this is more like kind of just my casual running day shoe, where I can just wear it to work, pack it, or travel with it, because it's so flexible, and you know, I can kind of just fold it up and pack it away in my luggage or my backpack, and then just kind of run 5Ks if I'm on vacation or if I'm like traveling for work. So dope shoe, just not what I would kind of spend money for. $100 in terms of retail for. Definitely Nike's getting closer. Nike's definitely getting closer to like the barefoot kind of trend. I think the Flyknit 3.0s are like 3mm or 4mm. So it's only a matter of time where they just like get on that trend where they'll increase the width of the shoe and just go that barefoot trend route. So yeah, what did you think? Did you pick up a pair? You know, let me know down below as always. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's been a while. It's definitely been a while since my last review, but this is a nostalgic review, I guess. As always, keep doing what you're doing. Peace.